Sectors 5 through 9 inoperable. Sectors 1 through 4 operational. Facility status activated. Array status deactivated.
For us.
Just go get that treasure, right?
It's pretty active to me.
Run him through. I have trained for this. Then Ravis will reward me. He will tell me the plan, the real plan. Through combat, I will prove myself. Then I will be truly free. I will not yield to you. Missed me. You're done. Take that. Not my day to die!
Searching for something.
Greetings.
Ready for...
Facility is performing at suboptimal levels.
Massive course. I don't think so.
Just how many more are waiting for us?
Couple.
Edie, got something to help me? Bad feeling? Yeah, me too.
Focus on.
don't want us looking around, do they? Ready to move on?
An entire room was dedicated to recharging the facility's main droid since the Raider occupation. However, the battery station has been repurposed for battle droid use.
This thing's got your name all over it. A little help, buddy. Just what I needed.
There's a treasure up y'all.
Intruder. Jedi weapon. Reloading power. Lost functionality. Eliminating.
Never thought I'd have to fight a Magna Guard.
Focus sight, point blank. Okay, just before they hit, to blast them away. What's... That was point blank, right? The other one was focus. What? I think I know what one that is. I think that's what the duel. I think that's what that is. Treasures for a little while.
Chew on that. Yeah. How'd you do that? Don't move. Hey, stop that. Just me? Oh.
It's gone now. We did it. Look out ahead, BD! Not out of it yet! Kidding me? Nice work, buddy.
Sector 5 Delta, no anomalies. Scanning. Sector 5 Epsilon, no anomalies. Scanning. Sector 5 Zeta. One anomaly. The sky is broken. We've been attacked.
Unstoppable as ever, BD. I need to clear my mind.
Oh wait,
Let's keep moving, buddy.
I'll do my skills on here. Go back and do that real quick.
Where's the laboratory?
The laboratory is off limits. The laboratory is inaccessible.
You're okay. Find somewhere to hide.
I don't have access. I tried to tell them. Please, leave me be.
The Raiders really did a number on these droids.
I don't have access to the laboratory. Please, leave me be.
Okay. Good luck.
going the right way? Yeah.
Not done yet. We can do this. Ready, BD?
Nah, I fucked that up. I was looking over there.
You enjoy that, buddy?
I have to come back for that one. Unless I can just... No. Let's come back to that one.
Another base for the Bedlam Raiders. We're unstoppable. Those other droids here are such chumps. They do whatever we say. Suckers. You'll never catch me taking orders like that. No way. Not me. I mean, unless it was Ravis, in which case, well, obviously. I'd sooner be broken down for scrap than get pushed around by anyone else.
Engaging in combat. Try harder.
Happy to help.
I might be able to get him.
Target spotted.
Oh, look. The Jedi. You shouldn't be here. No. Too close. Fun as it is to have something to fight, Ravis won't be too happy if you get any closer. So run along, Jedi.
We'll fight together.
Here I come.
System damage.
Dropping.
Time is up. You must die. Prepare. Rocket point fired. Damage within acceptable parameters. Just fire. Target. Tracking the enemy.
Wait, there's a treasure over here?
I bet Z can get the data off this disk.
Didn't know that one was there.
Of course. Oh, nice. What's that, bud?
Lifter droid, where maintenance droids saw the regulation of factory systems. Lifter droids took a role in manual laborers having construction materials wherever they need.
Nice find. Let's take this back to Z. Feels like half the Raider army is stationed here. Must be something worth defending.
You cannot enter the laboratory. They're not supposed to.
You okay?
They're not allowed to enter.
I'm gonna go try to get these first.
A target Jedi has been spotted. He must be stopped. He must be stopped.
Almost fell.
Let's show this to Z. I'm sure Z can decrypt this for us.
There's 3 up here, right? And the other side.
I bet Z can get the data off this disk.
Now the only one I haven't got is that one. That's a stem upgrade? Okay, how can I get over there? I still don't think I can get over there. I'll give it a shot though. Man, I gotta climb this again? Okay, we're in.
There he is. I see him.
What are you doing out here?
They ordered me to hurt you.
Who?
The invaders. Don't worry. I'm not programmed to fight.
Appreciate that.
It's not safe here. They will hurt you like they hurt me.
Could use a little help, BD.
Okay. Let's do that one.
Stem canister. That'll prove useful.
Nothing more here. be the last tragedy.
Stronger and taller. Enemy discovered. I missed. Deploy laughter.
Jedi spotted. You, halt. No further. I'm opening fire. I caught you. Watch this shot. I can win this.
Target is approaching high-value location. Initiate defense. He will not pass. Damage detected.
BD, stim!
Get you. Get up here.
Help! Need a sim! Now, BD. Whatever's ahead, they really don't want us getting to it.
I wonder if that's far enough back. A little scrap joy.
Not be here. I will end you. Firing.
hell do I do this? A bunch of jumps?
Jumping around.
You will free.
Oh, come on.
Can I get a stim, buddy?
What did I say? Close it! Close it now!
They really don't want us inside. Focus.
I want to rest
to it.
until I can see if I can get back over there. I can't remember where this leads. So I'd have to fight those people again. But I think I'm kind of out of luck. Have to do it another time.
Poor droids. Left alone here for centuries. Until the raiders came.
Okay, another fight with Dagon. I'll have to come back for that. Or no, this isn't Dagon, this is a bounty hunter dude. I think.
Cordova will want to see this.
I was promised some trouble.
custom emitter. Maybe we can salvage it. Try it out. Need to slice this.
Turn back or die. It's fine. It's fine.
Dare approach me? Target is wounded. That droid was required. That hurt.
Throw me a stem, bud.
I'll go. I'm the best pilot for this mission, and you know it.
Every ship we've sent into the Abyss has vanished without a trace. We'll go together. I cannot let you take the risk alone.
This is your invention. No one else understands it. You're the only one who can guide me back.
All right. I'll record the passage and make sure you return to us.
Free and Dagon.
Dagon and Centauri dream maintain order requires almost an impossible task. Navigate the lethal Kobo Abyss unaided in order to record the safe passage for other Dagon volunteers to be the pilot.
We should take this back to Jedi. Master Cordova will want to see what we found.
2 essences down there. I thought those showed up on the map. What the hell are essences again? Only have one of monks. I try to talk to monk all the time. 8 of 10 on scuba. 2 on cavity. 2 on zig. 3 out of 4 on Moran. So I still have thing on Moran, scuba, onion zig, monk. I'm only 14% on boat story. Oh, should I try going back down here? Oh, screw it, let's do it real quick. I doubt they're gonna be on that thing. Go straight over.
Come on, buddy.
Sense echoes. Which is strange. Oh, there's nothing here, right? you were gonna be there.
I've seen better. Nah. Nice try.
Target spotted. Better. That didn't stop.
Didn't stop me. So I'm doing all this and
Do your job. Initiated. Whoa! The enemy is here. Get him already.
Did one sense? No, because, yeah. Hold on. We're in the same place. Did one sense echo right there. So, this is a treasure. Droid upgrade. Treasure. What's this? So, scan. So, scans are on there, not echoes. Okay, so there's some echoes somewhere. That was a scan that I did. That wasn't an echo. I don't have much more area to search except for over here and here. Oh, there's one. So it's not a sense echo. I got it. Essence. It's clicking now. I wonder where the other one is. No. Only found one of them. Wait. This isn't the way I need to go. But yeah, it is.
The Jedi is only human. can bleed. He can die.
Didn't the Jedi already all die? What's one more?
Correct.
Not likely, but it looks like lead to me. I didn't want to break it off, and then, like, at first I was thinking about just welding it, that way I didn't have to try to use the rubber, and then you can't weld lead, which I kind of thought, but I wasn't sure. So then I was like,
so okay. What, you just have to call them and they have to confirm?
I don't know. I'm gonna call them and see what they say. I'm gonna tell them what happened, and because I gotta call them Monday anyway, and then I want them, yeah, they'll probably have to have someone come out and look. Where's that stupid droid at? Came all the way back here for nothing? That makes me mad. I thought you said you wanted good stuff.
Got a scan? Heavy duty. Don't think I can move it. It won't open.
What do you mean it won't open?
to see you scrapping ships on Braca in your younger days? This place is a hell of a sight, and I've got no doubt it's crawling with nasties.
Ah, feels good to be back in the cockpit.
You missed the Mantis, huh?
Sure, I was worried about the kind of abuse you were putting it through. Don't get me wrong, I trust you both, but I knew you'd be taking her to some dangerous places. At least back when we were all together, I knew it was my fault if I flew us into an asteroid field.
Well, I'm happy to let you go ahead and make all the mistakes you like.
Uh-huh. Remind me who crashed the Mantis into Dredger Gorge?
I thought we were supposed to go to Jedi.
Jedi, huh? The Taros ain't built for the cold, you know.
Why aren't we headed to Kobo?
Beats me. Kids usually got a plan. Usually.
You think Dagon found the compass already?
What am I, a fortune teller? We'll find out on Kobo.
Maybe I'll clean up the Mantis. Gotta do something to get my mind off that compass.
Kobo? Oh, if I had known that planet would have so much drama, I would have started a canteen on Galadron. Eyes front, Cal. We're coming in.
No.
We'll be back.
Okay.
Not doing anything.
I'm sure you're not.
I'm sure.
Love you too.
Safe travels, Cal.
Always something to do, huh?
Stay alert out there.
Ah, Cal. I was hoping we could speak about something. There is a site built by those who revered Force users in the northern desert.
We ran across it on our travels.
Truly? Wasn't it marvelous?
It was amazing. How did you and the Anchorites end up building this archive?
Well, we began our work in the holy city of Nijeda, preserving whatever we could find of the Jedi tradition.
Sounds like a dangerous place to collect outlawed teachings.
Too dangerous. After one too many close calls with the Empire, I convinced the Narkis to relocate here. We found this abandoned monastery. We set about building everything you see.
I can't believe you did all this in only a couple of years.
Well, it's been hard work, but once I understood my calling, I had to answer it.
That you did. It hurt when you left. Felt like you quit on us in the middle of a fight.
I know.
But you were trying to restore the Order. Rebuild what was lost. The fight is never your goal.
Are you so sure it's yours? I can't talk.
looks like I can go outside. Actually, no. I'm gonna go... I thought he needed the compass, but we're gonna go to Kobo and do that one.
You know, Seer, I named a very special drink after you back in my saloon.
Whatever did I do to be worthy of such an honor?
Oh, come on, it's the least I could do after everything we've been through, all those adventures, and those credits you put up for Paloons.
Well, I'll have to drop by sometime and try it. Thanks, old friend.
Just manage your expectations. It's a little sour.
Understood.
Where should we go, buddy?
Kobo? Good. I've been meaning to check up on Monk. You give that old tech Cal found in the lab a look?
Couldn't make heads or tails of it. Maybe we'll put some pieces together after we check out Dagon's retreat on Kobo.
People go to Kobo after things fall apart, not to put things back together.
You seem pretty put together, Grease.
But don't you have a silver tongue? Maybe I'll let you take the Mantis for a swing sometime.
Really?
On second thought, no. You ready, Cal? We're almost there.
Master Cordova's research shows an abandoned settlement past the east side of the valley. Let's go check it out.
I'm gonna go get Scuba real quick. After I do my conversations.
Garacos. They fight to the bitter end, don't they? Especially when they're injured.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of beasts are like that. I learned the hard way on a family outing once. My first time leading. Tracked a Kivaroa back to its nest. It was killing livestock. No other choice but to put it down. Played the approach perfectly. Found an opening. But my family was watching, so I decided to get a little bit fancy. Lost my concentration. One of its legs slams down, inches away from cracking my spine. Mama pushed it aside in the nick of time. And finished that Kivaroa no frills.
That's a close call.
Yep. Hey, you corner something, it'll do what it needs to survive. Even when you have the upper hand, never underestimate your prey. Watch yourself out there.
You do the same, Mosey.
Hey, got a sec? Watch yourself around the stone spires, Cal.
What'd you hear?
Apparently the Raider base isn't too far from there.
Thanks for the warning.
When Kobo's moon was shattered, the Republic settlement collapsed, leaving those spires. That place isn't just an old ruin. It's a tomb.
Well, here in a little bit.
Might just be Grease's stew talking, but this place is beginning to grow on me.
Private table.
All right, then.
Whoa, easy, Grok. Sorry about my friend here. He's just a little guarded.
Yeah, I get it.
Name's Dana. You might say my partner and I have a talent for turning opportunity into profit.
I'm Cal. This is BD.
Noisy little thing.
We're thinking of heading to Dredger Gorge. Ever been?
Once or twice. I'd be careful out there. That's gang turf.
Gang turf?
Grok! Sure it ain't that bad.
The hell I'm risking my neck on gang turf.
Hey, it was great meeting you, Cal. Got some business to discuss with my old pal here.
Come on, BD.
What?
So how'd you two meet anyway?
All started with this merc crew I joined. Grok had been recruited a few months earlier.
On account of my good looks.
That's right. And me on account of being the smoothest thing since hut blubber. Anyways, things were good until our outfit tried to pull one over on the Empire. So
We took off and started our own thing. Rest of the outfit ended up dead or imprisoned.
With the car, Grok. I was telling it.
Kid doesn't need our whole life story.
Point is, Grok and I realized that we're better off just the two of us.
We know the feeling.
How you doing?
Hey, Monk.
What can I do for you? Word is there's a traveling troubadour and a DJ droid from the core worlds on Kobo.
Not what I expected you to say. Any idea where they're there?
They've hiked out onto the valley plateau to sample the sounds of the wild.
The sounds of the wild can come from creatures that kill you.
Can't drop those beats if you're dead.
I'll see if I can find them.
I suspected as much.
So you and Grease have any big dreams for this cantina?
Well, there's a stage collecting dust. Perhaps one day we'll hire some off-world bands. That'd sure help us stand out.
I'd say standing out isn't your problem.
Fair point. But just so you know, the band at my previous gig packed more heat than a Hut's honor guard.
And until this raider situation is under control, let the music play on.
Hey, sport, can't chat now. Keeping an eye on those two treasure hunters who just showed up. Remember to relax every now and then, will you? Too much tension in the coils is bad for the joints, if you catch my drift.
See you later, Monk. Know anything about the High Republic residences on Kobo?
Oh, when I first got here, I did a little exploring of my own. I went into a place, and then I heard creepy voices, and I got out of there in a hurry.
I'll let you know if I hear any voices, Grease.
Wise guys. Not now, Cal. I'm pretty sure Monk reorganized my entire spice rack. But I don't know exactly what he changed. But I don't hate it. Huh. Could he actually know what he's doing? After being back on the Manus, this saloon is looking filthy by comparison. Maybe some cleaning will help.
You're back.
Perceptive.
Also not as dumb as I first thought.
Thanks.
Go on now. I'm busy.
Greetings, Sojourner.
Just Cal will do.
It will not.
Okay. You don't look like the other prospectors.
No. Bay unearth riches. To locked excavates that which cannot be so easily grasped.
Make a lot of credits in that line of work?
Wisdom is a good that never decays and is always in short supply. Sojourner, you smell of smoke and sand.
I should take another shower then. Talk to you later, Two-Locked.
Oh, hey! It's you! I saw you tearing through the woods. Remember me? Name's Toa. I'm a historian. Freelance these days.
Cal, also freelance. You planning on doing more exploring?
Of course. This is my first time beyond the Mid-Rim, but I can already tell this place is a trove. Centuries ago, folks couldn't wait to scratch out a living under a new sky. And hell, they sure chose a vibrant world.
Vibrant, huh?
We'll talk soon.
Strangest thing, I was enjoying a lively constitutional earlier today.
Really? You?
I deserve that. Anyway, I saw the strangest duo putting around the far side of the valley. One was tall and quiet, one short and babbling. They had stopped to inspect some beastly carcass. This had you written all over it.
I deserve that.
You know, you've got a core world air about you. It's becoming.
You from the core?
Guilty as charged. I studied the galactic economy with some of the greatest minds of Coruscant. Then watched those same minds ooze into obscurity while real opportunity whistled by.
Real opportunity?
Oh, you know, tax-free trade, extrajudicial imports, what have you.
Oh, you mean smuggling?
What I mean is that the galaxy is begging to fill your pockets if only you'll play its game.
You can really see how a world like this would attract all sorts of people.
What in the blazes are you talking about?
Well, the High Republic was a time of idealism, growth, the great works, the beacon. And Kobo was right in the middle of it. This world is a window into a golden age.
You see all that in your ancient trinkets.
Hey, this stuff is not ancient. Hell, we're still using relays from the Rimward expansions.
All right, all right. All I'm saying is that you shouldn't go romanticizing this place. Stick around too long and it changes. You take Turgle, for instance.
It wasn't always like that?
Come to think of it, bad example. Another time.
Let's see what we find up here.
Cal, how good to see you.
You too, Z.
Should you find any data discs from my day, I'd be happy to decrypt them for you. I imagine there are many that remain lost on Kobo.
We'll let you know if we do.
Oh, Cal, it's delightful to see you fully intact.
Holding up okay?
Fine, thanks. It's not the first time this frontier has been terrorized by marauders, you know. But once more, the noble Jedi Knights rise to the occasion.
I appreciate the thought, Z, but we should watch the whole noble knight stuff.
Yes, of course. Good luck tracking down those leads, and please, do let me know if you find anything. My, just look at it.
Gonna go with this one.
Certainly, Cal.
This one.
I hope this will assist you.
I'll grab this one.
Delightful. Venture in safety, Cal.
Cal, look at this saloon.
Monk's been really busy.
And I helped by staying out of the way.
Did you know there's even a garden on the roof?
Yeah, I've seen it.
You know what I like about plants? When you talk to them, they can't just walk away. I wish I could be a fearless warrior like you. But I can't. So I'm glad you're around.
You scrap anything useful out here?
Tons. As soon as something breaks or the raiders show face, folks abandon their projects.
So Kobo's a gold mine for scrappers like us.
You got that right. Let's chat later.
Scoops is up this way.
Well, hey there, traveler.
Hi there.
Don't mind the beast. She don't like strangers. The mountain don't neither. You be careful.
I'll try. Thanks.
Prospector's Folly, we call it. Pretty treacherous. Crawling with all kinds of dangers.
Sounds like our kind of place.
There's stuff beyond these crags that make your blood run cold.
Oh, we could tell you some stories.
What almighty racket? Have you bells for feet? What's your name, lad? If I'm to hold a grudge, best to know the name.
I'm Cal. This is BD1.
My bantam old mum dubbed me Scuba Stev. Scuba the Fisher, am I?
You know, there's a fish tank down in Pyloon Saloon that could use some attention.
Pyloon Saloon? That'll have an infested watering hole down in your valley.
All right, all right. Did I ask?
Ah, fine, twist my arm. I'll do it. Meet me at the saloon and we'll appraise this so-called tank. So, you wish to prick up your ears and receive the tale of Scuba?
If you're sharing stories, we'll listen.
Then you be a fool, my lad. A sordid tale will bring you nothing but grief and woe.
Okay, well, if you're not sharing stories, we'll...
Oh, fine, I'll tell you. At your own insistence, and at your own peril. My story begins in a small village on the frozen banks of Sakavi Tar, my home world. Nights black as quillfish in it. Winters so cold, a stern look can turn you to glass.
Doesn't sound like the easiest place to grow up.
Difficult, aye. From the moment your mother's milk froze on your tongue to the moment you found it upon frozen streets. You see, the fishes, they had the right of it. They dwelt far below the ice, where warm currents danced like ribbons in the wind. To fish so scarce a quarry, on account of the great fish famine, well, it's nae a mild undertaking. But for all the belly aching now, there's a peaceful enough life for a wee Sakavian with an instinct for the road.
So you discovered your talent early.
Such a talent was I, that as a lad, me hardly sporting my first prickly chin hair, I was given an audience with Undone. But that be a tale for another time. Where were we? Ah, yes. By virtue of my prodigious fishing talents, I was taken to see the mysterious one they call Undone. I can see it still. Wee Scuba, ushered into yon black-mouthed cave. I could barely make out a figure glinting with moonlight. I scrubbed my eyes like a old tar scrubbing the deck. And there she was, a vast creature. Great tentacles blooming from her blubber, like cables gorging on a fuel tank. One of the tentacles twitched into the air, just over my head, and then, wham! Right on the noggin, so I'm told. I staggered out the cave like a lover first acquainted with a deck. But something else happened. I think when that fell tentacle struck me, Undun took something straight out of my brain and put something else in.
She put something in your brain?
Aye, boy. The subtle art of catching a fish. The art of focus. And in the dark, with nothing but the bristles on your chin for company, that focus is special. From that day forward, when I plunged my line into the frigid waters, it would emerge with a fish. 3 times out of 7.
That's less than half.
My village told me that I'd be the one to save them from the great fish famine. Little did I know that the grapnel was soon to arrive on our shores.
Gonna assume that's a bad thing.
Perhaps, lad. And perhaps not. But that'll be a story for another time. The tale continues. When we last spoke, I warned of the grapnel's arrival. That great ship came descending on us like an anchor cutting the deep. Ne'er a more fearsome ship did you clap eye on. She was sharp, like a fish, like the nose of a bony fish. She had 3 great claws. Aye, the landing gear. But when her great jaws parted, aye, the loading ramp. Will you hush and let Scuba tell the story? Her great jaws parted, disgorging her dread crew. A more vile pack of fisherfolk you never did see. And led by the vilest of them all, Captain Wet, the bearded, bezel-less bat that he intended to fish in our waters. Trophy hunters they were, in search of the most rare catches. Well, we Sikavians refused. We had the great famine to contend with, see? Every fish was precious. But the ferocious captain didn't care for our troubles. With a belch, he produced from his creel a mighty harpoon. Wait, cried wee Scuba, hopping off of his rock. I know these waters like the taste of my own tongue. There'll be few fish beneath yon ice. But, continued I, if you take me with you, and if you leave my village be, I could show you how to coax the rarest of fishes onto your line. Aye. The dread captain stroked his briny beard. After a long moment, he held out his hand and grinned most terribly. Lad, said he, you be in luck. I'll be requiring another for my crew, one who knows the curve of the sea. Oh, Cal. If I could only go back to that moment when I shook Captain Wet's rigid hand. If only I'd never stepped off my wee rock. But my encounter with Undun had given me a taste for the unknown. I couldn't resist the call of adventure, and I had to save my people. So, I left with the grapnel, thinking the business done. I would be a fisher for Captain Wet. Of course, my adventure had only begun. For just when the grapnel hit orbit...
More trouble, I take it?
Ah, but I've havered on long enough. And come back another time and I'll tell you more. So, you wish to hear of a time on the grapnel with the crew of the dread Captain Wet?
Let's hear it.
Aye. My tenure began with quite a bump. The moment the grapnel hit orbit, her claxons began to sing. A barrack ship full of lawful types swam out to the stars and hailed us. What be the meaning of this? Growled our captain. We're simple fisherfolk. Your transponder codes tell a different tale, came the reply. You be standing on stolen property, you do. Ah, you've rightful caught us, said the captain. Come on aboard, and I'll surrender what was stolen. But scarcely had the lubbers set boot on the deck of the grapnel, when wham! The captain's harpoon skewed them like a quillfish on a spit. Now you can't adapted to me, grinning in his foulsome way. I'm sorry to say that I picked up the harpoon that black day. For years, I did not toss a fish back into the sea when I caught her. Well, that is until... blubbing you to death. I'll continue my tale soon, lad. Aye, so we return to my time on the grapnel. Against the protestations of my heart, I forsook the rod and line for the harpoon. For years, we trawled the outer rim, spearing every fish that happened across our path. Talented as I was, I speared more fish than the rest of the crew. Put together, fool as I was, I didn't have the wisdom to be ashamed. The dread Captain Wanyak Wet took notice. He showered me in brevets, gave me the best of catches, and scarcely a year after I left Sakavitar, I became his first mate. Shortly after my promotion, we were on our way to Manan to sell the carcass of a gooberfish. But, wham! Just as we dove out of hyperspace and the great ocean world streaked into view, so did she. The most glorious creature I'd ever beheld. A whale of marvelous proportion. Swimming through Manan's orbit like it was nothing but an easterly current back home. I was transfixed.
No kidding. How close did you get?
Funny you should ask. I didn't have long to set my eyes abulge before he crashed headlong into her. The grapnel bounced off her like chum off flotsam. We plummeted down to the ocean, sundering the grapnel on the sea floor, where a gang of pirate quarren were holed up. The filthy Zephyrs. We swam out to the riven hull and found ourselves surrounded by quarren, demanded all manner of things, including our bounty of fish. So, away we swam, Captain Wet, the crew, and myself. But, blind as we were at such depth, we shortly ran into a dead end, finding ourselves surrounded by quarren. Find me again, and I'll continue the tale.
So Scuba, whatever happened with the pirates?
So there we were, 4 quarren, armed with spears, each way a mind to make a mantelpiece of my wee rubbery head. I looked over to me captain, and he stared right back, waving his arms like a gooberfish in heat. At the harpoon I held in my hand. Oh, for a black instant, I considered nailing those pirate quarren to the rocks with my harpoon. But something stopped me from pulling the trigger. Perhaps it was the sparkle that caught my eye. The sparkle of a passing glumbrig eel. What would those pirates say to a whole school of glumbrig eels? A crackle and a sparkle as they be, thought I. So I opened my wee mouth and emitted the mating call of the eel.
You speak eel?
Aye, but I forgot to turn on me comm. We Scuba alone heard the cry. The bad, demented expression put such a fright on the quarren that it dropped the blasters. By the time they'd come to the senses, we were swimming away as fast as our flippers could carry us. It was only later, as we fled aboard the Zephyr's schooner, that I realized how close the real danger was. But I shall continue my tale next time. Where did we end? Ah, yes. The monstrous Captain Wet, his crew and myself fled aboard the pirate schooner of the filthy Zephyrs. Well, fast as the morning thaw, I could tell something was off. Wanyak, he wouldn't look me in the eye. Oh, and a dreadful stench was a-brewing his rotten beard. An augur of fate most ill. Wanyak took the helm, and with landing claws away we flew to deep space, putting a few lifetimes between us and those pirates. We found ourselves afield of the Parlimean trade route. As soon as the captain took his hand off the yoke, he put it on his harpoon and gave me a look, like a half-starved puka-cat iron sprat. Scuba, snarled the vile captain. You've gone as soft as an oyster's navel. If I couldn't trust you to spear a quarren with your blaster in your mouth, how could I trust you to skewer the great gooberfish? My hesitance to pull the trigger had me undone. In spite of the most rabid pleas, the captain jettisoned wee Scuba in an escape pod. The last thing I saw was his dread smile, crooked like a bayman's backbone. And so, my time aboard the grapnel met a briny end. Sitting alone in a pod, in deep space, with nothing but a tank of old cod and gash. I'll tell you more later, lad. The despair, the stench. It's enough to set my stomach a churn to this very day.
So, Scuba, back to your story. Were you actually marooned in deep space by Captain Wet?
Aye, lad. There I sat, tummy a-rumble, gazing out at the void. My somber reflection staring back from the porthole. Was it hours? Years? Neither would faze me. But I do recall this. After a term most interminable, there she was, like a bowsprit cutting through a crest. A great space whale, still sporting the grapnel's imprint on her side, emerged from a parted void. Aye, even now it brings the salt to my eyes. Her great blubbery undulations tossed me pod through the stars like a goose-winged skiff. The stars swirled about like 100,000 fishes, until suddenly I saw a planet below. There my pod crashed, and there I was rescued by kindly locals. I had been saved by this marvelous creature from the depth of space. I tried searching for her. Alas, to no avail. She eluded me for years before I packed my satchel and headed home for Sakavi Tar. Most didn't believe what I'd seen. They say she was not but the terminal spasm of a starving salt's brain. But I know what I saw, lad. I know what I saw. Of course, when I returned home, things were not as I remembered them. But that be a tale for another time. So, after years of searching for the great whale, I returned home to the frozen shores of Sakavi Tar, where my tale began. And this world on which I was weaned and warmed seemed but a moon to me careworn eyes. So small. I foot-slogged my way back to Undun's cave, but I found it empty, and somehow colder than I remembered. You know, lad, sometimes the truth brings peace, and sometimes it brings sadness. The fish is nae always what you thought it would be when it bit the line. I dragged myself out of that cave and back to my village. And what I discovered next sent a spar through me thrice-pickled belly. All me kith and kin, old and bairn, ravaged by famine and cold. For none other than Captain Wanyek Wet had been fishing in their waters, sparing what few fish remained and taking them off-world. And so it was that I found myself once again in search of the dread captain and his crew. Not just for my own justice, but to liberate my very home. When we next speak, I'll tell you what became of my crusade. Aye, our story nears its end. I discovered that Captain Whet was plundering my very home seas for exotic fish, and in the process, starving the old tars who raised me from a wee yoke. I spent many months in search of them. At long last, I discovered them on the salted shores of the third moon of Antine. I hied to Antine and tracked me foe to the Garacus Trench, a fissure sliced clean through the moon's heart. There, amongst the brine and black, I found him. Wanyek Whet and his vile crew, surrounded by glumbering eels, spearing them with their harpoons. "Captain," I cried, "you've broken your promise never to harvest the seas of Sakavi Tar." And I said, "Your command be forfeit if you dinna forswear my home waters." Oh, I'll scarce forget the snarl he issued as he turned to me, slow as a frozen reef, regarding me after years of thinking me dead. "This," he growled, "is why you dinna toss the fish back into the sea." Before I could shake my flippers, the barb of his harpoon spun through the deep, and its hook pierced me in the chest. My juices filled the water, and as my vision grew dark, I espied Wanyek, smiling sharp as a fang.
That's horrible, Scuba.
I told you, lad, that mine be a dark tale. I'll tell you more when next we meet. So there I was, Deep in the Caracas trench, Wanyek's harpoon drilled through me paunch, watching the lights fade from my own eyes. The dread captain peeled his whiskers from his teeth and grinned a most ghastly grin. When suddenly, I saw the glumbering eels a-swirl. It seemed that, in the midst of my distraction, they'd taken flight. It dawned on me. I recalled to me mind the great meeting call of the eels, my last hope. So, rousing my final gasp of air, I sounded their shrill cry.
What happened?
Well, lad, I'll tell ye. The eels swarmed in an electric blaze. The dread crew scattered, and Wanyek, that damned Wanyek, that dread captain, was cooked like an evening quillfish. As the eels smote him into the deep, I felt consciousness run out of my ears. Darkness fell upon me. When I awoke, well, find me again, and I'll conclude my tale. Oh, and some advice, lad. If you're planning to scale the mountain, you'll need to keep a strong grip.
We can trade this at Doma's shop.
Barely hear you. Alright, speak now.
Hello? Are you there?
Whatever. Dang it, I was about to do a mission too.
About to do a mission, huh?
Yeah, on a new game, yeah, that I got.
What new game?
I got Sniper Ghost Warrior contracts too.
You get that for your birthday?
Yeah, with my birthday money, plus I got a new controller, but it's charging right now. That took all my money. Because, you know, controllers are expensive.
Yeah. They are.
So are you doing something?
Yeah. Alright, that's it for this stream. Thanks for watching. I'm
Or
gonna
do
head
you want to
over
jump on
and
Breakpoint?
play
Because I don't know if you're in the
Breakpoint.
middle of doing something on that game.